I'm Elaine Harding. Welcome to my blog .stampwithelaine.com. Today's project was inspired by my Stampin' Up mummy, Amanda Fowler. Hers was a Santa box, but I've tweaked it so that the flaps go on the inside of the box rather than the outside. So it opens like this. And then it's got a belly band to hold it together. Do it in different colour combinations. So I'm going to make an elf one. You'll need your scoring tool, hair and tape, the label bracket punch, a 1-inch circle punch, a 1/16 inch handheld circle punch, dazzling diamonds, need some gold glimmer paper, garden green cardstock and real red cardstock. The garden green cardstock has been cut at 9 1/4 inches by 5 1/2 inches, and in centimetres that's 23.5 by 14. This piece of real red cardstock has been cut at 7/8 of an inch by an A4 length. That's 2.2 centimetres by an A4 length. We'll bring in our scoring tool and we score on the short side at the top at 3/4 inches, 1 1/2 inches, 4 inches and 4 3/4 inches, and in centimetres that's 1.9, 3.8, 10.2 and 12.1 centimetres. Then you rotate your cardstock so that the long side is at the top, and you score at 2 inches, 2 3/4 inches, 6 1/2 inches and 7 1/4 inches. In centimetres that will be 5, 7, 16.5 and 18.5 centimetres. So now we need to cut. So cut on the second score line in, right up to the second score line on the square, so it's the inside panels, and do the same on the opposite side, sorry. Fold these two panels in so you don't accidentally cut it off, and then you just want to take that panel off. And the same on the opposite side. So your cardstock should look like this. Now for the next step, you only want to cut this little square here up to the score line. Then these makes the flaps. And then we'll burnish all the score lines. We want to cut a small V on the flaps. This is the inside of the box, so you want to flip your box over and put a silicone mat underneath to protect my surface. Probably easier for me to work this way. I want to put 2 rows of tear and tape . Buttered up to each other's to give it a wider band. And this is for the dazzling diamonds to adhere to. So do the same for this side as well. and then trim off the unwanted bits. We'll also need some tear and tape on the tabs. And then put that together. Tumbo on this flap here. And this extra flap is to give the box some rigidity, so it makes it more sturdy. Now we're ready to take the protective layer off the of the tear and tape. And what I do is I just press the cardstock into the dazzling diamonds. This is going to get messy. And you have a lovely trim. So do the same for the other side. Tuck the box in. And you're ready to make your belly band. I want to round the corner off my belt. I want to round the corners off, so the easiest way to do that is to slide it in through there and then pull the cardstock through until you reach the end, and make sure that there's the equidistant gap between there and there, and punch. And you just want to round those corners off a little bit more so the line isn't so harsh. It's not an exact science, it's just by eye. To get the points where you fold the cardstock over for your belly band, you want to have the rounded corner about 1/4 inch from the right hand edge of the box. Then wrap it up round roughly, and you'll know where to put your sticky strip. I keep calling it sticky strip, but it's really tear and tape. So just pop some there. Set that aside for the moment and work on our buckle. So first you need to punch out the 1-inch circle from the gold glimmer paper. Then take the bracket label punch and centre it over the circle and punch, and then we can just take the pointy bit off. Cut a strip that's 1/4 inch off. Doesn't have to be precise, do it by eye. Turn your buckle over with the pointy bits that have been removed, pointing north and south. Take a glue dot and pop it along the back. And then pop this piece that you've cut off and trim it. Remove the protective liner, thread it through your buckle, and I roughly want to mark it with a pencil where the holes are going to go. Take your handheld punch and then just punch the holes through. Thread your buckle through. Let's put that on now. And then take it off to reinforce it properly. And the last thing to do is to put the little buckle on, so you can just use a scrap of the glimmer paper. And just a bit of glue. So there's my elf box and the Santa one. The Santa one I use the oval, small oval punch. I forgot that that has retired, so I had to switch to the 1-inch circle punch, and of course that makes this band wider, so it's therefore 7/8 of an inch instead of 3/4 of an inch on here. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed today's video and you'll be inspired to make one of your own, or get your children involved, or grandchildren, or whoever. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon.